So we're racing around the board in the same way that like Sorry is, where if you land on the other person, they have to go back to their home. So you need an ace or king to put one of them onto the board. So we have four pawns off the board right now. They'd be put onto your red circle that's on the board, and then you're going around the circle, and you have to get them into that those four holes that are red for you.
Oh, so I can't even start without an ace or a king.
Correct. So that's why I was trying to look for the variant that says you could. It just one's automatically on the board. But yeah, so I was trying to find that, but
Okay. Well, do I start? It says you must
no, I
discard.
will. Oh yeah, you can discard if you want to, but yeah, if you don't have an ace or king, then you have to do that.
And what do the other cards mean?
Yeah, I'm about to go for that. So the start space. Um, each player has a start zone where their pawns are placed at the beginning of the game. Near the start zone, a space in the game is circled marking the player's color. When a pawn is brought into play, an ace or king, it is placed on the starting space. Pawns are protected on that space. They cannot be eaten. They cannot be skipped, and they cannot be swapped. Um, so they cannot be jumped over. So if you have that can lead to blocking. If you have a one on your circle, they can't be jumped over. They can't be swapped. If you have a jack, you can swap one of your pawns with another pawn. But if it's on that circle, it can't be swapped. But once it leaves that space, the protection ends, even if it returns. So that starting space is kind of a protected space. When you enter the home zone, you have to enter it exact. So like it could be that you are forced to go back around again, and that's happened a lot of games. Um, and you also have to once you're in there, you have to you can't jump over the ones that are in there. So if you put one at the very start of it, you wouldn't be able to put more in until you move that one further. And once they're in there, they have to move the exact distance. Um, yeah, jumping on another person brings them back to the starting thing. Okay, so an ace brings the starting zone. A four, you move it. You move four spaces backwards. A seven, you can split your numbers between any of the pawns. However many, any of the seven numbers. Um, a 10, you move 10 forward, and the next player has to discard a card without moving. And you have to pay attention for that because sometimes, yeah, you don't see that, and I'll point it out when I do. Jack, you exchange one of your pawns with another pawn on the board. A queen moves 12 spaces, and a king moves 13, and a king also brings out one from the starting space.
Okay.
And that's it. So
I kind of get it. It's a little.
I think you'll get it. I mean, you'll get it before we do anything, and I'll point things out.
Okay. So you placed a king.
I placed a king. Yes.
So are you going to move 13 spaces forward?
No, I just brought him out with the king.
So you. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So now do I play?
Yeah. And so if you don't have that, again, I was looking for the variant that you start with one, but you'll just have to discard for the next 3 or 4 moves until we get a new hand. Which, yeah, I thought, yeah, if I can find if we want to do another game where, even next time, where the variant is start, I clicked for the variant and it said, "Do you want variants?" And I said yes, and then it gave me all the variants, and I just wanted that one, and it didn't have like a yes or no or anything like that. It just it was a little confusing, so it was to read right there.
So when I discard a card, it goes to the center. Does that mean I'm also playing it?
Yeah, so technically, I think if you have a 10, it would still force me to discard a card. Like
Oh.
the. Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay, let's go back.
Well, I mean, you can still play. Yeah. I mean,
Does it my move now again?
yeah. Nice.
Does that mean just go again?
I mean, I just discard one of my cards without moving.
Alright, I'm out of cards.
Yeah. So I had a 7 there. You really want 7s for like going into your home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I might be forced to move around again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
3 not
11,
doing
12,
anything.
13. It was just a low card. And that was, I had a 3 and a 7.
Does that just mean I move 3?
Oh, do you have a... Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah. No, I do have a 3, but I don't know if I can use it for anything.
You need to play a king or ace to put one on the board first.
Oh, that's right. So, in order to play it, what do? I just click on it?
Click on the card, and I think click on one of the pieces on the side, maybe? One of your red pieces.
I'm ready. Okay, now what? Did it do anything?
Yep.
Oh.
And now I don't have a king or ace, so I will not be playing for
So
4.
that ends. So you can only play one thing per turn, right?
Yes.
One move per turn. That makes sense. Okay. So you did a 5. Have you already scored? Like, I don't know. I'm very confused.
I have one of my guys in there.
So that you went all the way around?
Yeah. But I also can't put one in play right now because I don't have a king or ace. So I'm in the same situation as you where you'll make a lap around.
Yeah. And I can only put one piece on the board at a time.
If you have another king or ace, you need to move that one off that space first, and then you can put another one down with another king or ace, I guess.
Okay. So you don't have a king or ace?
Correct.
Okay.
I think it would force me to put it down. I'm not sure. But it told when you didn't have your king or ace, it told me on the top that said Caleb must discard a card. Yeah. See if whatever it says at the top for you. It says no possible moves. You must discard a card without effect.
So I get do I not get to put another one on the field with that king?
You have to place it down, and like you could either choose to move 13, or place one down. Like you had to click the other piece to place in that spot. Sorry, I didn't pay attention to what card you placed. I got. Oh, if you see my camera, I put them in my arms. Okay, so I have a king now, but it is your turn.
Because I played a jack. Because I discarded a jack.
Okay, a jack means you swap with another pawn on the board. I think you might have. It should when you hover over the card. Yeah, when you hover over the card, it'll show what it does.
So, king is move how many spaces? 13 fields?
13, but you'll most likely want to put one on the board if you can. Because, I mean, obviously, you don't want to get stuck where there's not one on the board.
I see.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and 13 would be too much for that one.
Oh no. Fuck me. I placed an ace, but instead of putting another piece down, I was like, oh, why is this circle highlighted? Let me click it. And my move, instead I just moved forward one. Fucking hate that. I knew exactly what I was trying to do with it. Frustrating.
Okay, yeah, so one of the other issues is you have to get exactly like in, or it could loop you back around.
And so, when you say exactly, I need to get to this exact piece where I started? The exact circle where I started, or to...
Into the red circles.
Huh?
Into the red circles. So to get yours in, you need...
I have to land within one of the red circles, like next to one of them?
You would need to either have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would get 7 to right where it is, and then you would either need a 8, 9, 10, or 11. And if you went... If you only had a 13, you would pass that.
Okay. Now, if I pick Jack, can I actually move a number of spaces, or does Jack only have...
A Jack, yeah, hover over the piece, and it tells it what it does. And most of them just say it moves forward or whatever. Okay. But a Jack swaps with another piece.
Only swaps. Like, did you just do that with mine?
I didn't swap. I landed on top of you, which moved you back to your place.
Which moved me back where? To the beginning?
Yep.
So... No.
It's like, yeah, like sorry, if you land on someone, then...
I've never played Sorry.
Oh, it's classic.
I didn't grow up playing board games.
Yeah.
Besides Monopoly.
I only played like Monopoly and Risk.
I did play...
And Stratego.
Stratego, oh yeah.
I thought I'll have to look again. I thought I saw a website that was really good for Catan, but I didn't play anything, so it's, you know.
But are you almost around again?
Yeah, but I was trying to see if I can get in or not. I want to. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because I moved 1, 2, 3.
So I can't jump over mine. I have to move. I have to get an ace or a 7 to move my guy in the hole up 1. Because it has to move. Yeah. But I can't jump over him. It says you can move 1 more.
Okay.
Oh no. I guess I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it'll let me. No! Damn it. Yeah, I have to go back around again.
Yeah, I think I can only discard. If I play a 10 though, Do I discard 10 and that has an effect?
Yep. I can't use the jack anyway. But the other one's a 2. That's not too normal.
So I'm literally just discarding for the rest of my turn. That's my hand.
Yeah, again, that's why I was looking for the variant of you started with 1. We played with 3-player where like there's a few hands where one player didn't like get one, and we're just like, that's it.
Yeah.
Bless you. Okay, so if you ever have a 7 or a 2, you'll want to move your guy further into the red base because you won't be able to jump over him.
Are you talking about my hexagon?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. If I have a 5 or a 2?
A 7 or a 2.
7 or 2, yeah, okay. Okay. Makes sense. Gotta push them all down. Right.
Yes.
Okay. See. And then 4 just moves me backwards.
Correct. But that could be good because say you have one at the starting space, then you move it backwards, and then you're right near your home.
Oh, you know what? I probably could have done 8. Oh, I remember that.
That doesn't always work. It just you have to have a lower number to it could pass it back around. Or you say if you're you don't want someone to land on you, you could go 4 backwards and possibly land on them or get behind them. So even though it's backwards, there's some pros to it.
So I can't just discard my 4?
No, I think there's another variant. I could be wrong about this. I could be wrong about this where you can choose. Maybe it's you can choose forward or backwards 4. Maybe you can choose it for someone else or something like that. I think that's just one of the variants. Okay, I'm gonna get this guy. There was more to explain than I originally thought, because it was just quite like sorry, and I guess I should. Yeah, I assumed you at least knew what. I don't know. I mean, I didn't play that game a lot as a kid either, and it's not like it was specifically like a fun game. So, remember tons of commercials for it.
Oh, yeah.
He's been a really great kid and really adventurous and not like skittish of his new environment. Very cautious with the other cats, and he's kind of just like gotten closer and closer and walked slowly up to him. No, just sniffs and stuff. So if you have a 7, then you can move like individual. Yeah. Yeah, you can hover over your cards.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, look at a little window. All right. Damn. And so when I've done this with 3-player. There's a bigger board for a 3-player. Oh, what you got there? What you playing with? Let's see. I got
I move backwards again.
So yeah, I had it at the start, but I couldn't move. I didn't have the cards to move in.
If I was one card back, I'd be fine. I can't discard.
Yeah.
Really thought this was gonna work. I was one off. I think. I don't know. Oh. For the two.
So yeah, I can't jump over your guy in that square.
You can't? Why not?
On the starting square. I was so he can't be swapped. He can't be jumped over.
Oh,
And I think there's one more. We mentioned
So-
that can create blockades.
What if you have a, so can you just not play?
You've been only playing your other one. Well, I mean, you have to move your cards if you can. So eventually you'd have to play.
Yeah. Okay. Get to play again.
Yeah, I noticed that too. There's like a new hand. I got a dull move on the last one. So I don't know if that happened to turn 3 player.
Oh. I could do that, but that seems to be
Sent me back.
I don't know. Okay. So you did it.
Ha. And I played 10, so.
Did this better.
Wah, wah.
Ah. Fold.
This is one I played with Justin and Eric, so I know. And it's up to 6 player. That's a shame. Oh, well. Okay, well.
What's that benefit to me? But then now you need a 1, right?
Yep.
Or an ace. You have an ace?
Yeah. Nice.
Let's not play again.
Sounds good.
It's okay. I get it now that we're at the end of the game. I understand it. But that made a bunch of damage. It's my